what you expected it to be?
For the most part, yeah. Excuse me. We have a lot of live and game type of situations in practice, so we all felt comfortable. It was kind of disrespectful that they felt as though that position was question mark because of the guys that we have on the roster. So we just took it upon ourselves to just try to prove everybody wrong, and that's what we're gonna keep continuing to do.
Bro, can you assess just the defense as a whole? I mean, a couple pick sixes, yourself aggressive, Ben Gadian as well. What jumped out what jumped out to you most about the defense?
Just the way we ran to the ball, the way we swarmed. Our thing is get everybody to the picture, get everybody to the dance. We played with great relentlessness all day. Got a couple hits on the quarterback, got a couple pick sixes. And that takes the offense out of their rhythm. Makes them think about a lot. And we just kept it on all day. We faced a little adversity on one drive, and we held them scoreless down there. And just keep getting better. That's just where our head is at. We know what type of defense we are. That was just hey, all right. Now we're on to the next one. Like, what can we do better that we didn't do this game in the next one?
Were you lining up? You lined up a lot of places last year. Did you line up? Was it like similar in how many different spots you played today, or was it Saturday, or was it more?
It's basically the same. I just in the box a lot more. But other than that, it's basically the same thing, honestly.
Did you sense that you got the more plays that they wanted you to get, more involved in the defense than you were last year at your new position?
Yeah, that's what he told me when he came over. He showed me a tape of Matt Milano. He said that I think he'll be a perfect fit for this position. He just made me understand what he was trying to do, how aggressive the defense was, and once we all really got the defense and, started adding our own, swagger and our own attitude to it, man, it was just clicking like no other. And I think we displayed that Saturday.
Did you like it?
Absolutely.
How much of it is your ability to freelance and kind of know when's the moment for you to step up and blitz, and how much of it is the call?
It's more so the call. We all play within the scheme. He's a very aggressive defensive caller, so we just make him look good. Try to make him as right as possible with anything he calls. Even if it puts us at a disadvantage. We just try to just make him look good, man, because he trusts us. He lets us go out there and play, and that's the least we could do.
Do you know how many times he sent you on Saturday? No.
I don't really keep track of that.
Came from different spots though too. It was like what, 4 or 5 different spots, and that's obviously part of the
scheme.
Yeah.
It's about the hurdle, what you saw, why you decided to go airborne there on front turn.
That was just more in the moment type of thing. I seen him duck his head a little bit. I thought he was gonna try to take my legs out. And I saw him on my peripheral. It was another big guy coming, so I was like, I'd rather take my chances with the kicker. And I don't know how I don't even know like how to describe it. My thing was I just wasn't gonna let another punter tackle me.
You seemed a little depressed when they kicked the field goal. Was it because it went through and you lost a shutout, or because you didn't get to return it?
Oh, because we lost a shutout.
Yeah,
we wanted to shut those guys out. We wanted to just come out and make a statement. We've seen a lot of teams struggle in week one. And we feel as though we had the hardest camp. We feel as though we got the best head guy. So we just want to go out there and make a statement no matter who we play.
So you weren't going to let another punter tackle you? Get tackled by a punter?
Minnesota still haunts me.
Tried to run that guy over, didn't you? Is that what that was? Yeah.
That's a big dude, though, isn't it? Santos?
Minnesota? Oh, no, I don't know. I don't even remember. But I just know that they always make fun of me. I get tackled. So that's my mindset. Do not get tackled by any more punters and shit. Kickers, anybody who kicks the ball to me, baby.
Harbaugh said yesterday that you played as many plays as anyone else on the team in this game. When it's a blowout like that, are you kind of expecting that they're going to pull you? I mean, you want to stay in, though.
I'm just until they pull me. You can't think like that because anything can happen. It's football. As you saw in the Ole Miss game, I thought the game was over. And those guys did a great job rallying back at Florida State. So we just want to keep the pressure on them. We got them down, keep them down. And when they feel as though the time is right, that's when the time is right. Other than that, keep yourself in there and keep doing what you got to do.
When you have a long return like that and it gets called back, you're obviously really hyped before you see the flag. I mean, does that take away any of the momentum?
No, not really. I just can't wait till my next one and just make it back up. blocking the backs happen. You know, when you got guys flying around trying to open creases up for you, it's bound to happen a couple times. So, I wasn't really mad at that. I just couldn't believe what I just did. Honestly, that's the main reason I really got so hyped and thought I got the offense in good field position. But when the flag came back, I wasn't really worried about it. Wilton had those guys rolling, so just waiting for our turn to go back on defense or waiting for my turn to get another return.
Jabrill,
TJ was a high intensity guy last year. Has Don really turned it up a notch, or you guys just?
I think it's a combination of both. I definitely think, Coach Brown calls, more aggressive. He blitzes a lot more. He trusts us out there in man-to-man coverage. And we're just, we're older, we're more savvy. We've got a lot of experience now. Last year was the first year a lot of guys was playing really like a lot for real, and now we just feel like, all right, we've been here before. We know what it takes to win. We know what not to do, so we don't lose. And we just go out there, hold each other accountable. We know how each one of us are supposed to play, and we just go out there and try to make plays, try to win ball games.
Do you feel more advanced in this game than a year ago?
Absolutely.
In what sense?
Just more savvy. A lot of things like down and distance situations. Reading the quarterbacks drops, reading the receivers releases. Now I'm in the box. Reading the guard pull, reading the down block. Just things like that. And I just feel as though, like a lot of us do. We've just been here before. What I'm saying? We know what we got to do. So let's just go out there and do it.
Jabrill, what do you guys get out of a 63-3 win?
We won. We don't care how much we win by. We just won. Score more points than the other team. Our thing is, hold them under 17 points. Just go out there, play every down like it's your last, because you don't know when it can be taken from you.
They really had like one sustained drive just before the half. What was going on there? Were they getting you in blitzes or what?
I wouldn't say getting us in the blitzes, but they were calling great calls to counteract our schemes as far as coverage wise. Using pick routes. We didn't have real gap integrity. They got a couple scrambles on us, a couple big completions, but they're gonna make plays. This is Division I football. That's how you respond. We came out, kept them out of the end zone, and went into halftime. With them scoreless.
Things ran smoothly for you guys as a defense, but is there anything that you've been talking about this week that you want to tune up, sharpen up a little bit?
Definitely, keeping contained. Definitely, keeping gap integrity, tackling better, and get more hits on the quarterback. We definitely got to hit the guy that's under the helm, get him rattled up a bit. But other than that, man, just keep getting everybody to the ball. When you get a chance to, make a big hit, take it. And, just keep getting turnovers. That's the name of the game. If they don't score and you keep taking the ball over and putting points on the board, you should like your chances.
Jabrill, can you talk about the linebacker play? I think you guys had 4 sacks as a group, and just seeing Ben and Mike out there making plays for this defense.
Like I said before, man, we've felt a lot of disrespect, especially those guys, because they've been here. I'm a new kid on the block, but just seeing what they produce in practice and how people were talking about them, we definitely play with that chip on our shoulder. We want to go out there and show we can play with anybody. We don't care who we run up against. We want to treat them like it's the biggest game of our lives, because anybody can be beat.
With Noah injured, who was your backup there today?
We had Brandon Watson, Josh Uche, Devin Gill.
Watson's a corner, though. I mean, that's
we're all very versatile, and that's what makes this defense so dangerous, because we don't really have to substitute that much.
What do you like about Devin Gill?
He's a workhorse. Takes the coaching. Smart kid, and he's tough. I could play with anybody as long as you're tough.
You were a freshman who came in ready to play. You guys played 17 freshmen. When you saw some of these guys first couple weeks of camp, what were your
We know it
impressions
already.
there?
We know it already. Just the type of guys that Coach Harbaugh recruits. They came in ready to play, came in with that attitude that they want to play. Most guys come in timid, don't really want to be out there. They'd rather just learn. And then, when these guys came in making their case, pushing the older guys, so we're not seeing anything that we didn't see already in camp and spring ball for real.
Some of these guys are huge. Mike over there said he's 375 pounds and he likes to eat grapes. I mean,
Yeah.
size is just Did that catch you at all with somebody?
I mean, Big Mike, just Big Mike. You know, but you know, they're definitely bigger than we came in. Absolutely, physical wise, you know, they're definitely ready to play.
Yeah.
Brown had been talking about Josh Uche through camps, and that he was up and coming Sam linebacker, basically everything he thought he'd be as a pass rusher. Can you kind of detail how you've seen him?
Well, you know, Josh was defensive man before, you know, so he's still getting adjusted to, you know, playing without his hand in the dirt. So when he does get a chance to rush the passer, that's kind of like him going back home. You know, he makes it look easy. You know, I actually took a couple of his moves. Didn't really get to showcase him because, you know, they were getting the ball out real quick. But, you know, Josh's going to be a terrific player. You just got to keep getting better every day and just keep learning the defense.
You mentioned the moves. Anything specific?
I can't get into that.
Okay.
In terms of the linebacker play, did you guys all grade out pretty high on Saturday?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, you know, we're hard on ourselves, but you know, according to the coaches, we all play pretty well.
You got through about half the season last year before going out on offense. Do you expect to be the same kind of pattern this year? It takes a little while.
Probably, you know, but again, that's up to the coaches. I'm ready whenever they call me.
Would you like to stand back there with Chris and run Wildcat? Think that would work?
I guess we gotta see.
Is it harder with a bunch of fast freshmen out there to find maybe they don't need you as much on the side of the ball?
I really can't answer that question. You know, I don't see why it would be hard when you have more threats on the field. You know, that will open up everyone, you know, including myself. You know, we definitely have a lot more speed than we've had here in the past years. And so I'm just looking forward to doing some exciting things this year.
How much are you practicing on offense?
I can't get into it.
You can't answer that. Can I ask you, when did you hear last week that you were suspended?
I don't know. People kept tweeting it at me. So I was like, I don't know. Maybe I should say something. It was one of those things.
How frustrating is that when that kind of stuff can take a life of its own?
I mean, usually I don't really care or get into it, but like it was like every other second someone just kept asking me, why are you suspended? What did you do? You know, so I just felt the need. I asked first if I could tweet it out. But,
How much do they patrol your social media? You're pretty active on Twitter, right?
you know, they only patrol it if you're doing like something real bonehead, you know. But you know, I understand my position. I understand, you know, a lot of eyes are on me than the usual, you know, kid. But so I just take it for what it is. You know, I wouldn't say anything or tweet anything that I wouldn't say in front of my mom or in an interview. So that's how I look at it.
So you're dealing with that better this year than last year? I mean, the attention, the exposure, the constant.
For the most part, yeah, I would say I definitely was handling it a lot better.
Your first day of class today. I mean, are people all over you, like going to class? and stuff
Well,
like
I try to lay low. You know, I don't really wear too much, you know, football attire. Or,
For that reason?
Yeah.
You talked to Charles about that?
No, I actually haven't.
Just to be clear, you say you won't say how much you practice on offense, or you haven't practiced?
I can't talk about that.
Okay. All right.
Great question, though. You almost had me.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Bro.